I didn't see you there. I'm Corbin. I'm here to teach you about climate change. Oh, hey, it's me again. I like going to FGCU, but I don't want it to be underwater by 2025, and most scientists predict that it's going to happen by then. So I think we should take care of our planet. So what's your opinion on climate change?
Well, I would say I'd like to start off with the fact that it's not really broadcasted anywhere. So due to that, not a lot of people are well educated upon it. Like, I don't really know much. What I do know is since summers are getting hotter, like ice is starting to melt more, therefore affecting the polar bears. Also, the sea level's rising, just things like that. But other than that, no one really knows much about it.
And what do you think anything we do as a campus kind of like do better?
As a campus, definitely broadcasting it more, making it a bigger deal like it really is. Social media, which is something very big that everyone uses, and just really making sure that everyone knows what effect it's having on the earth as well as us.
Just because this is conservation area here on FGCU, it doesn't mean that it won't be affected by the likes of mankind. As you can see here, many months after Hurricane Irma, and well, there's your car.
And that's a great example why our planet's gonna be
Planet, dude! As you can see here, even on FGCU's conservation land, we still see the effects of Hurricane Irma many months after the disaster. Just because this is conservation land, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be touched by the effects of mankind. Due to our carbon emissions, we have stronger and stronger storms every year. Instead of having category 1 and 2 hurricanes, we're having category 3s, category 4s, and even category 5 hurricanes like Hurricane Maria was in Puerto Rico.
So what's your opinion on climate change?
I think that climate change is a problem that not many people think exists. Like, they believe that it's something that doesn't really occur, or they think that it's false. But I believe that it is a big problem, and that to do more about it, like, everyone should partake in like making the environment more environmental friendly, and yeah.
What can we do as a school to kind of just like be more eco-friendly?
As a school, I feel like, well, at FGCU, I feel like we already do a pretty decent job of being eco-friendly, but I think maybe we can take more like pride in trying to recycle and like not littering on the lawn and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. 3, 2, 1.
So what's your opinion on climate change?
Well, I know it's a growing issue, but I haven't really heard much about it. I know that I've heard it, watching like presidential elections and like Supreme Court and all that kind of stuff, but it's not really covered much, and like I don't see it as a big issue like on social media or like anywhere around campus, but I don't really know much else about
Do you
it.
think there's anything FGCU can do better to kind of just spread awareness?
Oh, I think definitely if you make like social media definitely is like has a big impact on all students everywhere. So here, other schools, definitely.
Hey Corbin, what are you doing?
I'm just catching some waves in Lake Michigan, dude. Oh!
Dude, the lake dried up 3 years ago.
Since every nature documentary needs an Australian, well, that's why I'm here. Oh crikey, we got a damn tree over here. Well, as you can see, this is clearly the work of Hurricane Irma. And due to a recent study by NASA, we are getting more and more intense category 4 and 5 storms. And due to man's actions, this is going to keep happening. We need to stop climate change, and we need to help our planet.
So when most people think about climate change, they think about warmer weather, but it actually leads to more drastic weather. Take this year, for example, we had a super cold winter and they had a little bit of snow in Tallahassee. That's not normal. And we had extreme changes in hurricane patterns. We had Harvey and Irma, and they're stronger hurricanes than usual. And yes, in Florida we have a history of hurricanes, but not like as extreme as these ones. And just take Puerto Rico for example. I mean, Puerto Rico was out of power for months, and we don't want that to happen. That could be more regular every hurricane season. So we have to really take care of our planet. And a lot of people don't know about ocean acidification, but it's what happens when the pH of our water changes and actually changes the flow of the Gulf Stream, and that can change the whole weather patterns between the North and South Americas. So I think we should really worry about lowering our carbon emissions so our ocean, our natural carbon sink, doesn't overfill and slow down that Gulf Stream, so we don't have an event that's similar to the day after tomorrow.